Guys, welcome back. Ich freue mich, dass ihr dabei seid. Also, lasst uns weitermachen. So, today we are going to do what we call dative Verben. So, as you know that we have in German we have what we call accusative and dative. So, and then how do you know this accusative? So one of them is verbs. So some verbs stand for accusative and some verbs stand for dative. So what we have Dativ, Verben und auch Dativ, Verben und auch Accusative, die Verben. Also we have Nominative Verben. Also stand for nominative. Also so the verbs that stand for accusative are very many, but the good thing is that the verbs that stand for dative are countable. At least we can say these verbs is for dative. So in total in German there are 49 verbs, 49 verbs that make dative. They say that make dative. So what do I mean this one? So when you have these verbs, the next that you have to know that what you are going to do is dative. Also you will be learning the pronomen for dative. Also let me just separate these ones. So in A1 we have 13 dative Verben. In A2 wir haben wir haben 9, ja, 9. Also B1 we have 14. B2 we have B2 B2 we have 7. We have 7, and C1 we have 4. So in total, if you add these ones, I think they get 49. So roughly they are 49 verbs, but we can't be doing all the verbs but we only have we want to concentrate on the A1 dative Verben. So before we go weiter, I want to add first to make what we call before I go dative, let me just say for the nominative, also for the nominative is the verb sein. Whenever you have sein, know that that is nominative. What is that sein? When you have ich, it becomes ich bin. So bist, bin, bist, er, sie, es becomes es becomes becomes ist, and then we have ihr, which becomes seid. That's what I was saying. Ich freue mich, dass ihr dabei seid. Ihr means euch, like you in plural form. This ihr means you in plural form. That it is do, but in plural form. When you're talking about people, so many. So you say ihr dabei seid. Ich freue mich, dass ihr dabei seid. Ich freue mich. Das. So das ist a connector, but you learn this one in R2. Also wir können das später machen. We'll do that later. Dass ihr dabei seid. So that's the verb. Seid is the verb, is the nominative verb. Also lass uns zurück in unser heutiges Thema kommen. Also so before I go direct to the topic, I want us to do first dative pronomen and accusative. Here we'll be having our ich, du, er and s. So this one and s will go together. Here sie for the feminine, and then ihr, and then we'll having wir, having sie, the formal, and the z, which is the plural. Also here we'll be having so here we'll be having accusative, and also here we'll be having dative. So for the ich, For the accusative becomes mich, ich, mich. And for the dative, it becomes mir, mir. And du becomes dir, du dich, du dich. And then here it becomes dir. As is always in the same category, so here will be in, means him, and then here becomes im, hm, im. Also this one becomes z, it remains the same, but here is where it changes, it becomes ihr. And then ihr is the same, both euch and euch. So uns, uns. So z becomes z, and here becomes ihnen. Here becomes z, here becomes again ihnen. So this is the tabella that we're going to use for the accusative and dative. So whenever you have ich, it becomes mich, du becomes dich, as becomes in, and then becomes im in dative. So this is the tabel for accusative and dative. Always you have to make sure this one you have in mind. Also then vielleicht so now let's come to our dative Verben. Heutiges Thema, dative Verben. So you'll be seeing what will be changing in these verbs. For example, dative Verben. One we have is antworten. Let's make a list of it. Antworten. Antworten. So how this dative works? So now you'll be seeing what I'll be doing. So you can maybe let's make an example, and we say bitte antworten, bitte antworten mir, bitte antworte mir schnell. You have to go with the mir. So you see now we are using mir because we have the dative verb, which is antworten. So we can't say bitte antworte mich schnell. No, that's wrong. That's grammatically wrong. You can't say bitte antworte mich schnell. This will be wrong, grammatically wrong. This will be grammatically wrong. No, it goes with mir because antworte is a dative verb. For example, if you use accusative, you can say haben. Let's take haben. Haben is an accusative verb. Always when you see haben, know that you are making accusative. So ich habe dich schon geantwortet. You see now, I cannot ich habe dich schon geantwortet. I have already answered you. So you cannot say ich habe dir schon geantwortet. If you say ich habe dir schon geantwortet. So this one likewise will be big wrong in German. So we have verbs for accusative and we have verbs for dative. So always when you're having a dative verb, make sure you use it with dative way. So the next one is danken. Danken means to thank. So an example, ich danke dir, or Ihnen, ich danke dir für Ihre let's say Antwort. Also now Antwort now. This one now is a noun. Whenever you see capital means a noun. So a noun doesn't change accusative or doesn't make accusative or dative. So ich danke dir. You see now, ich danke dir. Ich danke dir. I can't say ich danke dich. Ich danke dich. That will be totally wrong. That will be wrong. It will be wrong. So danke dich. Also let's also use the other ones, not only use the me, the dir, and those ones. So maybe I want to say that I thank you. Maybe you're using formal way, formal. You're talking to your boss or your teacher or someone. You say ich danke Ihnen. Now Ihnen has to be capital. Always this one make it capital. Ihnen für Ihre Antwort. So you see, ich danke Ihnen für Antwort. So you can say danke Sie. You can say ich danke Ihnen because it's a dative verb. Danke is a dative verb. Also for the few is also something called what we call there's this that makes also dative and accusative. So fewer, ohne und so weiter und so weiter. Okay. Also also if you can say him, I thank him for his support. Let's say ich danke ihm. I thank him für seine Support, Unterstützung. I thank him for his support. Ich danke ihm. You see, ich danke ihm because it's a dative, a verb. So you say, ich danke ihm für seine Unterstützung. I thank him for his support. Also, okay, the third one. Let's now we go to the third one. Third one is a folgen. Folgen means to follow. Folgen means to follow. So you can say bitte folgen Sie mir. Please follow me. Bitte folgen Sie mir. Please follow me. Please follow me. Oder you can say I follow him. Ich folge ihm. Or I follow her. Ich folge ihr. I follow her. I follow her. Ich folge ihr. You see now here, because it's a dative verb. So whenever you have a dative verb, make sure you use it with dative pronomen. If we call dative pronomen. Also we have this one, the fourth one, I think the fourth or fifth, I don't know, is called good. Whatever you go with good. Mir geht es gut. Because you have good, you say mir geht es gut. Wie geht. So if you're asking yourself why we are saying mir geht es gut or wie geht es dir, because we have that good, something with good goes with dative. So wie geht es dir, you see now, wie geht es dir. Or you say wie geht es euch. Wie geht es euch. It's a dative verb. You see now? Mir geht es gut. Wie geht es dir? Wie geht es euch? So whenever also you have this good, also it always goes with dative. Mir geht es gut. Wie geht es dir? Wie geht es dir? Wie geht es dir? Mir geht es gut. Wie geht es euch? Because if you have asked yourself why we are using it with mir und dir, not the dish on the. So because this with gut, it goes with dative. Also, another one is gefallen, a very important one. Gefallen. Gefallen means to be pleased or to like. So you say, example, das Kleid gefällt mir. Das Kleid gefällt mir. Or you say, dein Antwort gefällt mir. Antwort gefällt mir. You see now? Because gefallen is a dative verb. Very important verb. It's a dative verb. Dein Antwort gefällt mir. Das Kleid gefällt mir. Another one is glauben, means to believe. Ich glaube dir. Ich glaube dir. So glauben is also a dative verb, very important. So I hope you are making a list of these verbs. So at least when you're talking or when you are using them, always use them with dative. Very important. Whenever you use these verbs that I stated here, always use them with dative. If you use them with accusative, you are wrong. When you are writing and then maybe you want to use these ones, use it with dative. If you use them with accusative, then you are wrong. Very important one. Helfen, to help. Bitte helfen. Bitte helfen. Bitte helfen Sie. Helfen Sie mir. Kann ich Ihnen oder kann ich dir helfen? Kannst du mir helfen? You see now, I'm using them with dative. Kannst du mir helfen? Ich möchte euch helfen. So helfen is another verb, another dative verb, very important verb, and we mostly use them. So when you want to ask a help, then you'll be using this verb helfen. So please make sure that you use it with dative. It goes with dative. It never goes with accusative. It goes with a dative. Another one is passen. Passen means it passed, like it fits, or so you can say das or die Hose passt mir gut, or der Termin. Very important, this one you're using it in writing. Der Termin passt mir wirklich gut. Wirklich gut. Der Termin passt mir wirklich gut. Wirklich means really. The Termin fits me wirklich gut, really good. So passen is also passt das dir. So maybe when you are talking to someone, or when you are making that one etwas planning, or you're planning something together, and then you ask someone, passt das dir? Or yeah, or der Termin passt dir gut, oder? You see, so you use it with accusative. Very important. Another one is schmecken. schmecken. Schmecken means test, to test. Maybe you saying that pizza test passed good. You can say the pizza schmeckt. I mean schmeckt and not passed. Schmeckt sehr lecker. Die Pizza schmeckt. Schmeckt sehr lecker. Aber hier, wir haben nicht Pronomen benutzen. So maybe we can say schmecken. Wie schmeckt, maybe, wie schmeckt's? Wie schmeckt's? Wie schmeckt die Pizza bei dir vielleicht? Bei dir. Es macht Sinn. Bei dir. Wie schmeckt die Pizza bei dir? Also, another one is passieren. Passieren means to happen. And then another one is stehen. Stehen means to be. Stehen means like how it is with it is to you. Like feel like example is you can say das Kleid. Das Kleid steht dir besonders gut. See, steht dir besonders gut. Das war sehr gut. Also this the 13 I think I did it all of them. So this is what you call dative verben. So they're very important when you're writing NB, when you always use these verbs with dative. Always use them with dative. They are very important. So so these are basically the verbs we have in A1 for the dative. So for the accusative, they are very important, but one of them for the accusatives, there are very many, but at least the important are haben. When you have haben, mostly it goes with accusative. Ich habe dich lange nicht gesehen. I've just remembered a verb, a dative verb. Before we go this one, I remembered a dative verb. That is gehören. 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 Gehören means to belong. See, das Buch gehört mir. That book belongs to me. So it's also a dative verb. So dative verbs are very many. You will interact with them. A lot of them. There are 49 as I've said already, but more than 49. Also, I've seen more than them, but they say it's more than, but there are more than 49. But you interact them differently, different level. So for the accusative, let's come back to the accusative. There are very many, but the most common one for the A ones are haben. So whenever you have, ich habe dich nicht lange gesehen, ich habe nicht dich lange nicht gehört. I've not heard from you from a long time. And then other one is kennen, very important one, kennen. Like kennen is to know. You can say ich kenne dich. Ich kenne ihn. Ich kenne ihn. Kennst du, kennst du, kennst du sie? Do you know her? Kennst du sie? Do you know her? Also another one is nehmen. Very important. Nehmen always goes with accusative. You can say ich nehme den Bus, because we said for accusative the when you're using accusatives, the what is it called, feminine, the feminine, the neutral, and we have the masculine. So the masculine changes to den, from there to den. So ich nehme den Bus. So since Bus is their Bus, it becomes den Bus. Ich nehme den Bus. Ich nehme den Bus. Nimmst. So this one is a regular. You can say nimmst du den Bus. Nimmst du den Bus. That's also nehmen is accusative verb. So and then another one we have is so basically the accusative are very many, but for these ones is maybe I give it as also it comes accusative. So for those are the dative and the accusative Verben. So vielen Dank für Ihre Zeit. Then subscribe the channel, give it a like. So next time wir können weitermachen mit die those prepositions. So for the fewer and only, that makes also dative and accusatives. So for today, that's all. I wish you all the best. So like the channel. I'm giving this one for free. So just what you have to do is to like the channel, to love it. So for this ones, for the Germans, people say it's not easy, but somehow easy, not hard. Is what you call auswendig. Auswendig. This is very important. Auswendig lernen. What do I mean? Learn by heart. Learning by heart. Learning by heart. So auswendig lernen. Übung. Macht viel üben. Üben. Die Deutschen sagen, üben macht den Meister. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Also, I know for the first it becomes hard, or you will be overwhelmed, but bleib gesund, bleib geduldig. Ich meine, bleib geduldig und du schaffst das. Remain patient und du schaffst. A lot has done before you, and you can do it. So love this channel, subscribe, and I've seen that those who subscribe and those who watch without subscribing are very many. So that is like I don't know why. Just put the bell on, subscribe it. It doesn't cost anything. This is coming for free. Some people charge this one, but it's coming for free. So just subscribe it, and I wish you all the best. So mach weiter. Also soon we'll be starting the A2 courses, the A2 connectors, and all those things. So du schaffst dies. So I wish you all the best. Das war alles für heute. Vielen Dank. I wish you all the best.